In elementary school.
So I was at my mom's job.
One time at a basketball tournament.
My football team's championship game.
While I was shopping with my dad and my brother, I was at a restaurant with my friends, and it was like a group of black kids.
Me and my friend were sitting in class.
One day I was at the store.
I remember when I went to this one school. This is about a couple years ago.
2 times a week, I go into the store to buy snacks and drinks for myself.
When I was younger, I moved to Utah from California.
What had happened to me was...
then all of a sudden my phone dropped, right?
I was in elementary school in like 5th grade.
And the white lady was staring at me the whole time I was in there, and she would just follow me into each aisle.
A 13-year-old white boy had called me and my friend a jigaboo.
And I put my jig on the side, and then some white person came up here and said, excuse me, sir, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm picking my phone up. Like, no, you're stealing. And I'm like, what do I gotta steal for? Is it because I'm black or something?
A white teacher said that she was black because she had a black husband.
It was me and my brothers. We were like sitting where like the little tables are at, and there was like a white lady, and she looked like she was just feeling too uncomfortable with like around us because it was only me and my brothers, and she was over there on like the other side of the table, and she went up to one of the people that worked there. She went up there and told them that she felt uncomfortable sitting right by us. I felt like that was just weird to me because we weren't even doing anything. We were just eating, and we didn't say nothing to her. We didn't bother her or anything. She just felt uncomfortable for some reason.
And as soon as we got to the counter, the lady refused to bag our stuff because we were black.
While the teacher was trying to get our attention, the white sub told me and my friend to be quiet after I sneezed and she said, "Bless you," while there were other white kids talking right next to us.
And then she was standing like about to get something, and I went and grabbed what I needed to get, and she called me a nigger under her breath.
I was out sick for a week, and my friend was out the same week as me, and she's white. And my teacher excused her from all the assignments, but I still had to make up all the work.
So what happened to me was a random white kid called me a cotton picker.
And there was this teacher, she wasn't like a teacher, but she helped with like the black students or whatever. And I was inside of her office, and she had ran to the office to like go get something. And one of the white teachers had walked past and just assumed that I was in trouble. And then also she like said I couldn't be in the office without adult supervision, and that like they tried to suspend me from the office for the rest of the year. I live in like a white neighborhood in Vancouver. Of course, they have like American flags everywhere, like that's where I live, and they have like them everywhere. So we were walking, and like we just got like these weird, like really like racial like looks, like why are they walking here? They don't belong here. One of them kind of like followed us to my house, and once we reached like my house, like my dad opened the door, and like my dad had said something to them like, hey, like don't follow my kids around, this and that.
I went to the office because I needed to talk to the principal about something. We had like a newspaper for the school, so I was talking to her about that. She assumed that I was there because I was in trouble. And I had let her know that that wasn't the case. She said she needed to talk to my teacher and make sure that wasn't true because I guess she had a lot of students coming to her office, and she assumed that it was me. I was in trouble because I was black.
And the cashier always, every time I go in, even though I go in every week, follows me around and stands in each aisle that I go into and watches me grab my snacks.
When school started, I was in class and stuff, and I was doing my work, and I was smart and stuff. I knew everything. I knew how to do my work. I finished my work.
In a class, we have these boys, and they're like a different race from us, and they think it's so funny. It's okay to say the N-word, and they find it funny. And I feel like the people the same color as us tend to make it as a joke too. They don't speak up or say nothing to them.
Because it's all white kids in the school. It's probably like 3 black kids that went there. And they just assumed that we needed extra help. And so we're in extra help class. And now growing up, I realized I didn't need the extra help. They just assumed that I needed extra help because I was black.
I got a call I didn't like, and the ref said, "You're lucky I'm being nice to your people this weekend."
And we were going against a predominantly white team, and one of their players that weren't playing because of another game had said, of course they're going to win because they're black.
When I was younger, I spent the night at my auntie's house, and she parked, and some racist white lady said, learn how to park your car inward with the hard R. And this made me feel kind of scared, because that was just kind of out of the extraordinary to say that over a car spot.
In elementary school, my teachers would constantly ask me if I was adopted because my mom was white and I'm black. It made me feel different and alone.
And I really found that hurtful.
It made me feel bad, and it made me feel like I wasn't smart enough.
And it makes me feel just angry and kind of nervous because, like, I'm not doing anything that would make me look like I'm stealing.
It made me feel like she wanted to be black so bad, and it made me feel like we didn't matter.
And so them following us, it just made me feel like, why are you following us? Like, we live here.
And it like made me feel like I wasn't like the same as like other people. Like I was like different because of my skin color.
And at that moment, I felt very shocked and like I wasn't myself.
And I felt disrespected because you don't even know me.
And it like made me feel a little upset and kind of stressed out because that's unfair to me, and I just wish my teacher would have treated me the same way as my friend.
It felt as if he was playing favorites.
It made me feel mad and confused because we weren't doing anything wrong. And it also made me feel a little scared because I didn't know what the consequence would be.
It makes me feel like they think that they could do whatever they want, and it's okay for them to be racist towards black kids.
I hope they don't do it again, and next time I feel like I'm going to speak up to say something because it's not okay.
I want change.
I want respect.
I want equality.
I want like respect and equality.
What I would want to change is just like him not have saying that for no exact reason. He didn't even have a reason to have said that.
And what I wanted to change was I wanted him to be able to tell how much it hurt me and how much I felt unsafe just to be in my own skin.
And I just want respect because, like, bro, this is my house. Like, my dad literally bought this house. So I really just want respect for my neighbors.
I felt disrespected and I want change.
I want change.
I need equality.
I want equality.
I want respect.
I want change.
I want change.
I want change.
I want peace.
I would like to see them try to put themselves in our perspective.
They need to be in our perspective and see how it makes us feel and how, if they were us, how would it make them feel.
I want a chance.